Fellow Ambazonians, Atrue Saloto, una good evening. This one, na Dr. FLO, una trusted, most trusted and humble servant, the unrepentant patriot and leader for the indigenous people of Ambazonia's governing council, ipoa-govc. I don't come today, this evening, for this time, for some of una, for different countries, the way una day, na morning time, na afternoon, at True Salute. I don't come, I no come happy. I come because things they need the waka, the way it get for waka. Some people don't bastardize this struggle. And they don't start not today. They start with embezzlement. They start with all kind thing. Even for chop people their money. Say they want to make them paper. For diaspora here. Just because of some of the things the way they happen, my Directorate of Security say they come brief me. And the Directorate of Security for ipoa-govc, now them they lead the Ambazonia Security Network, the Ambazonia Intelligence Agency, the Ambazonia Liberation Forces. The head of the Directorate of Security, he dey for ground with una. He no dey na for diaspora like me for here. So we'll be get a joint meeting, and the whole executive for that directorate, they be one brief me. And I be see some people where don't stay and not see them. They talk plenty for things the way it happen. Before that meeting one start, I beg them, say me no call name them because me I no be so I come for some kind of thing them. I no go be happy. And when I go and come, I can't talk for people. I go talk call name. So I beg them say me no call name, but if you put on a report who talk say wait it don't happen all these days and who be responsible for some wrong thing them. Now, when they start for the talk about the indictment, where it don't take place for America, that means they don't arrest three of we Ambazonian brothers. They don't go take them. They put them for some place for get some information. Then the process go start. So not just indictment. One man country for America. If the man complain about you for something, they see and say some grounds there, or they see and say finally they investigate, they go investigate. But Sika for that palaver, kidnapper then they don't come and say, oh, that one they so they been the king now, they take money for kidnapping. Me are not them in America, oh. Me are them in for this side for Europe, for UK, yeah. They say, oh, that other man, they be pay money for kidnapping for you, that way they be cash their phone. You see, bad belly come out all side. They are fun. Will be Ambazonia and them all. Fun for one village, now fun for all man. Now good thing where they be do. If someone be do no be good thing. Anyway, that one be surprise me as when they be raise for the meeting. And it too shocked me because some of the people, the way that they do these things, they think that they feed full now for grounding. They did nya all the matter. The matter don't nya all side, just the nya. Because I need to sleep. We don't fight for IPO, we get more humanitarian aid for our side, going to billions of francs of CFA, or say millions of US dollars. Some of the people they don't drag food. They say why all the things that they happen for una land so. So other leader they come off for some other side. They talk, they kidnap too now because the Republic of Cameroon to the kidnap. Now then the kidnap most people then go out of Yaoundé. Not true, they do them. But it means they make you as a leader come out talk for us. I say that people they kidnap we, so we will kidnap we own people. They kidnap with people. Why you no go kidnap La Republic people then? If you can't answer sharp mob. Say, oh, La Republic are the greatest kidnappers. You go kidnap your own citizen then too. No kidnap your own. As at the year, some group don't go for pinning, they go kidnap people for day. All that one, you know the helebui. You know the helebui. I get for talk the truth. Because me, I be man for truth. The whole thing don't it take a tribalistic tone, a tribalistic dimension. It no fine. People where they do kidnap, they say, oh, that one they be do kidnap. Now then be do kidnap. Now they where they talk saying that we they do. So now then they do kidnap. Where then they do kidnap? Need your front to be common and have a compound. They be jacking and jack them like pig, like swine. They drag them. They don't respect them. Even if he be don't do which kind of mistake, no be thing that una give for the do. Una give for go back talk. And if he go trust una, sometimes go give money for support una action them. Then stay for quiet. Una go take two big mommy two way don't help plenty picking them. Una take and go lock our batibo. Eh? Yes, you know they talk the politics one time. Una give it political education. No before threatening life, drag it up and down. When una do so, do it with own fund them, maltreat people them, the elites. Then tomorrow una go turn talk say, oh, we go blame La Republic for they don't come to change. Change will chief the mess up with divisional officers, them senior divisional officers, the way they don't impose them for land. They disrespect will fund them and chief them. But we self popo, we not do the right thing. Now wait, don't climb for we so. Eh? We give for you sense. For make say inside we will not get plenty differences. It not be easy thing. Now way, when we do this thing, them would it drive them? Would it drive the one the way they know they made for daytime, they made like they don't deal with, but when they deal with for night. Would it drive them? And in the horrible situation, now what they ask this question, they say, who some of these so-called leaders and groups that they really work for? The center feel really whole so. Una sure say the center feel whole. Because as you see, most of recent, a lot of things and the way that they go wrong. The Directorate of Security for ipoa-govc, Indigenous People of Ambazonia Governing Council, where they for ground with una. Naidi head the Ambazonia Security Network. Naidi head the Ambazonia Intelligence Agency. Naidi head the Ambazonia Liberation Forces. They come tell me, say, Papa, only who own brother, they cash who own picking them, chop their finger, then say they thief, say they kidnap. And some of the people they do the thing and them, then to them be involved for some wrong thing them. I say they do it, they cut their finger, say may they chop their finger, may they lick their blood. Now which kind of popo balog be this? Pikin do something wrong. Now so you go treat it. Now so you want me to treat your pikin? Some of these people, the way they did thief, where they do wrong thing, they lie. Not sick. Not sick. Someone they not sick, they need counseling. They need education. Hi, yes, take their picture, take their video, make all quarter they know them. Get some way where if you make some community project, some community program where they feel they take part for day. Educate them, not before cut their finger. How, with one less finger, how they go be productive tomorrow? Una tell me. At least sometime it be, they just catch man, kill him. And even of recent self, they see kill. As at the year, when they catch on our own people, they kill them. How it help we? How it advance this God-ordained struggle? How? This madness start from Gokutunja, it don't cross come enter for Mezam. So with the cash will own picking, then cut their finger. A day I no fit sleep. They call me for all Kanka embassy. Write me, mail them. Humanitarian organization, the way as we don't try for ipoa-govc for lobby, say me they can't help we. So when they don't start, they work towards getting at least 2 million, 3 million US dollars. Even more than that. They are the verge for start bring we more thing them. Make quarter by quarter, people get chopped. Make people get medicine for help themselves. And they go be with eye for ground. Now when I do this thing them, they ask questions, say their worker they go be safe. Una check sense. Some of una go big book online. Una they talk the fool brother them for ground. Maybe they do the kind of bad thing them for show power. Who kind of power we una want them? Power there for inside love. No love power because it go blind you. Love our people. Love the people. I did talk so. I don't vex too much. Me, Dr. Flo, I don't vex. I don't vex. Make una remember. Make una remember. Fine. Say, IPOA, indigenous people of Ambazonia, where they call and say IPOANs. They inside indigenous Ambazonia Defense Force. They inside indigenous Ambazonian 7 Caterians. They inside indigenous Ambazonian Sukadefians. They inside indigenous Ambazonian Mountaineering Lions. They inside indigenous Ambazonian warriors. And many other groups. Me, I know be talking me we take gun to start defend ourselves. But we brother they be say not time this way they get for do am. I no talk say no. But we get for you know they send picking there for ground, they do things the way you never train them. You get international humanitarian law. We will get for follow. You know, say picking non-thief, you cut the finger. That one, it give you bad image all over. That means you intimidate your own population. May they fear you. You don't use that power for drive off from them for inside Bamenda. You take that power, go cut your own brother in hand. Cut a finger. That one correct you. I don't want overstress for that one. Plenty again. I don't talk enough for that one. Another thing where bite my belly plenty for the meeting. To the way they don't tell me. Now the behavior of some of we people, them, we brother or sister or papa them, or mommy them, or uncle them, auntie them. Where they fear for talk say they be Ambazonians. They don't decide, say, no, hey, we'll be Anglophone them, we'll be northwest, southwest, so we dog them, as they call, with 2 cubes of sugar. Yes, they don't green. They say they be rat them. They say yes. They say they be Anglophone. They say yes, they green. I be disappointed about their ways, their behaviors. But some of them, they don't be pushed for, not even think for take side with we. With all the people. When I say we, now all the people, because me, my position now we see, now wait the way the people want. 90% of the people want their Ambazonia. I don't see a problem for person for talk say this with territory so na Ambazonia, former Southern British Cameroon na Ambazonia, no be a problem. If much of the Western province for inside will neighbor their country, Cameroon, they call them say Bamileke. No problem. So wait to be the problem for we for talk say we be Ambazonia. Now because we come from Jumba married, The only one continue for the mash we. Remember, I come back for that thing who have been a talk. That will own people them inside with the Ambazonia where they know one for similar. They don't want to hear the Ambazonia. They action them some of way, so some of who picking them will brother they don't and we sit at the do on the ground. And the thing the way some of the directions the way some so-called leader of the diaspora don't inject them for picking them for ground. Don't make and say plenty of this one the way for night they be Ambazonian. If they trust you, they go tell you the heart. Say, hey, umogeba country Ambazonia. But for daytime, they talk CPDM, they talk SDF, they talk all kinds of say they be Anglophone. They don't be alienated by the actions the way some of we Ambazonians they do. So we'll give for check sense, check with strategy for win them back. A divided house cannot win. All man where a grandpa come out, a grandmammy, he get roots for Ambazonia, na indigenous Ambazonia. Whether they go in for left, or they go for right, or they go for center, na indigenous Ambazonia. Where if he trace a root hundreds of years ago, when they talk about that settler, the way they become like refugee for a country. They not be indigenous Ambazonians. May they give them, may they find the name where they figure for themselves. Yes. So we don't alienate some of we own because they publicly they pretend say they don't agree with we. So this behavior for some of we don't get consequences. As a result, you go for Kondengi, for Douala, New Bell prison, for Boya prison, for Bamenda prison, for other prison. There's some secret prisons themselves. We prisoners, they suffer. We prisoners of conscience, they suffer. Ayuktabe, they suffer. Nera 10. My combi, my brother, my friend, then they suffer. My schoolmate, then. Fidelis chair. Good man, it is suffer. Plenty picking and there for inside Kondengi they suffer. They don't get chopped enough. So when they sick, they die. Because we don't alienate some of who own them. We because they fear, they protect their chop and their belly, their work, their business. They say no, they don't be Ambazonia and they be Anglophone. We don't alienate them. And at them being always the help for prisons. They do a lot of things them. And that them they be so dangerous because La République, they fear themselves past all we will don't talk so will be Ambazonia and them all. Because they enter, come off a place where me and you know if you enter for day. But we not check sense. So we get for win them back. Some of them they call themselves federalists, some of them they call them Anglophones, some of them we need for win these people back. They don't deny, say, they not go help them again. They say they'll kiwi, they don't burn our house. We get for win them back. Now, indigenous Ambazonians, but we not go win that traitor them all. The one the way they don't talk to me, the kiwi. When they open their mouth, write for paper, go for TV, see me the kiwi. We not go open door for them. They want the way they be there for they make small wayo with the enemy, the occupier. But they not talk to me the kiwi, me they no suffer we. We know if we do something for them. Then the hell people for prison that is where they suffer. They do a lot of things. Some of them they work for we. That some of them the whole meeting so finished come up. They call now we ipoa-govc. They tell some of the top lieutenants and what did happen. They will call them for former Soviet Union, call them for America. So when they will call na myself, they will tell me na the secret that una tell una people. Sometimes they will call Directorate of Security secretly, talk for call the talk. Say, camion di camo, they can't kill una for this side, una look out. So if we know, if they fit get access for people they be don't kidnap and go lock up for Yaoundé for Douala, we will call ourselves Ambazonians. We know if we go stand for gate, show passport or ID card, say we'll be Ambazonia. We don't have Kansas or other Ambazonian, but they go don't take you so try inside it. Whether na for Boya prison, or na for Bamenda prison, or for Douala, or na for Victoria, or na for Kundengi Yaoundé, or no fi go there, na them fi go. So we go know they hurt them. Especially the one the way they never talk, they never the promote and say me they can't kiwi. We no fi hurt them. Yes, some of we would call them cowards, and so on and so forth. But now because they look places they feel chop their small gari, now weak people. But we get for know how to use them. When I go for the other place where struggle they don't take place, they leave them, they can work freely inside their own territory. They get 10% of their salary. Not be by force, na negotiation. They can't give we information. As I don't tell you already, say plenty of those people for Yaoundé, Douala, where they say they know 1 year Ambazonia, they give we information. They contact with people for ipoa-govc, give them information, top secret information. Because they trust we. So, we get for be wise. And they talk so tears they from my eye. Because say with people they suffer, they don't get enough money again, they don't get enough chop. We win the hearts of those who weak brothers and sisters and mama them and auntie them. Where they fear for talk say they day for Ambazonia side because the occupier go butcher them. Make we win them back so that may they continue for the help with people for prison. Then we need for win them back. Because they do things in way we no fit do them. We no fit even go for some of those places. And now why that even the Cameroon government they fear them. Even we who don't talk say yes, we be their enemy. I believe say when they get which way I don't talk. We all get a role for play. We need for use those so-called Ambazonians or so-called Anglophones or Ambazonian Anglophones with wisdom. And if we do, we go all win. I want to go for some different matter. I don't have a press for that one. Some of we leader them. The so-called leaders of other groups them. They don't come, they don't write for me. They send message for me through third party. I waiting they be waka for Canada. They don't tell me, talk to me now even more information, more and more. They can report for ipoa-govc official, them secret, for night. About their Canada meeting them. Plenty of them, they don't contact my office and other senior executives as I talk them. And they the one for know where we will stand for Palava for Canada meeting. I say, we not bring Balok for we oh. We know how we trouble. We not be there for Switzerland. We not be go chop Swiss cheese. We for ipoa-govc, indigenous people of Ambazonia Governing Council. We not be also there for Canada. We no ask we stand. We not want to talk to you happen. We not talk. We not want send we the images, the videos, the secret videos. We not be taken the small thing. We not send them. We don't get carton there upon carton. Oh, I feel to say carton upon, but not electronic. But when we print them, it will be na carton and carton them. So we don't say no ask we stand. And true so. We for IPOA. We the indigenous people of Ambazonia. We for ipoa-govc. Now we go decide. Now we own Ambazonia. We go reject or endorse any proposal for negotiation for anything from any kind of association or rainbow coalition movement, however they call themselves. When I remember, make tomorrow when I talk, say I no be talk. ipoans now who? Indigenous people of Ambazonia. Now we own Ambazonia. We they all side. We they all construct them. We they for all town them. We they for all villages them and neighborhood them. All that construct them, so we did it. Una hold 10,000 meeting for Usao. Ambazonian Cameroonian, una year fine. Una hold 10,000 meeting them. Whatever una outcome go be, it no mean say we go accept them. And if we don't accept them, trouble day. I dey tell una. Trouble day. And if we ipoa-govc no accept them, trouble day. Because the indigenous people of Ambazonia, they all side. Would you watch una? Papa them, mommy them, brothers and sisters, friend them, ipoans. Thank you all for listening. I thank una plenty. I thank una plenty from the bottom of my heart. Make una continue the good work. So one thing again I go tell una before I go. Some crocro the way the day for my skin, the scratcher, it hot, but it is sweet. That crocro, now that will brother that will sit at and that will so-called elite them. Where they don't say they no one talk them, they no be Ambazonian, they be slave them. They be that 2 cube of sugar. No, they no even green said they be 2 cube of sugar. They talk now say they be slave Anglo food them. Who gave for know how they scratch them. Una wise up. Now una comrade brother. They talk. Make this struggle no take plenty. Make it no take at all. Long live Ambazonia. Thank you for listening. Over.